Hey guys, so today we're going to finish up the bed. So there's a few things we need to do still. And first thing is that, the bed is not on any rails or anything like that. So it's washing all over the place. So I need to make a rail system so it slides in and out and it doesn't shift around. And the second thing is I need to make that the mattress extension. Remember I said it's going to be bigger than a twin. It's going to be a twin plus. Probably when at your torso it's closer to a full-size bed. And then I'm going to paint everything. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put some wood slats here, and I want it to stop right here. So I'm going to use this as the border, and I'm going to put slats the width of this so that it acts as a slider rail that it can go in and out easily and without shifting around. Okay, so what I did was I put in these slot things, these rails, and it's grabbing onto this, so it can't go any further. And now you can see the way they slide here. It's on a rail now, so that it'll go in and out real smooth, and it'll stop where it's supposed to stop. Okay, so if you do try this at home, know that once you put in these stoppers, that it's a very good chance that this wood, which was cut straight, no longer fits, and the stopper is too thick. So if you use a stopper that's too thick, you have to cut around it and make a little bit of a groove like I did all the way down there just to make these things fit. All right, so when I told you guys I was going to make this bigger than a twin, the twin goes up to here, but I want to use this space all the way up to the door to extend the bed, so it'll go up so around 45. So I need to build a frame that goes out so that I can put an extension of the mattress around another few inches out this way. So if I want to get the most out of the space I have to get really creative with my cutting skills. So I'm going to cut around the shape of this door as much as possible so that I can get all the shoulder room that I can for my couple. All right, so I got that extension built, and you guys know me by now. I'm not going to give up some potential storage space real easily, so I'm going to have this area double as some extra storage space. You could put, sunblock and things like that, insect spray here, and shove some things down there pretty easily. Of course, right here, you need the space to open the drawer. Looking from this side, you could see that little butterfly wing thing. So that's going to give the two sleepers a little bit of extra torso space. So let's paint everything up and put it back in. Man, I hate waiting for paint to dry, but now that the paint is dry, put the futon back in, and that's the way it's looking. I think it's coming out really nicely. I'm really happy with the way it looks right now. What I need to do now is I need to put some foam right here so that it extends the bed a little bit further. And what I want to do is I don't want to use the same type of foam, because this is also going to be this is also going to double as a bit of a bench when you're just out here sitting. So I want something very firm and hard. So I envision this area is going to be used as a bit of a bench pretty often. As you sit here, you put on your shoes or something like that. So I want to use some foam that's not super soft like the bed, that you just kind of rub up against and roll off a lot, but there's something a little bit more firmer but still softer that you're going to use as your bed, and it's going to be mostly your shoulders, so it's not really going to be your main back, so it doesn't have to be super soft or anything like that. So I don't have one that's thick enough, so I'm going to have to use two pieces together, and so what I'm going to use is some glue. And then I'm going to put some screws just to hold it in firm, but the glue will keep it all together. And then I'll put on another layer. Okay, so that's the first layer. I don't have a solid piece, so I'm just going to put pieces together. And that's the way it looks. And now I'm going to glue on a second layer. All right, so I got some weight on these things, waiting for the glue to dry. I'm not sure what's worse, waiting for paint to dry or waiting for glue to dry, but we'll just call it a draw for now. All right, it'll definitely need more time to fully cure, but I'm tired of watching glue dry. That's the way it looks. That's the way the bed looks, and you could see there's going to be a little bit of a wing for you to have a little bit more room, and I'll demo that in a second. All right. All right, so I'm 5'8". I still got some plenty, not plenty, but I still have some room left to go, of course. But here's the ideas. So because this is a twin, and twins are kind of marginal if it fits two people, that's why I added this padding over here. And as you can see, this padding will really allow this person to scoot over a lot more. Yeah, this is just for your arms. You know, you're not actually even laying on it, but you have somewhere to put your arms. And that's going to give you all the margin you need. And, you know, the couple will be right here. My wife will never go camping with me, so I'll just pretend she's there. Or maybe I'll snuggle up with one of my sons like they were young again. So let's convert it back to a sofa. So what you want to do is you just go grab this end, give it a click, click, and now you're in sofa mode. Just push that back. And now you're in sofa mode, and there's plenty of room to move around when you're not sleeping. Of course, we can't forget about these handy dandy drawers. And what I'm going to do is this is going to be my kitchen station. I'm going to have some a sink and small sink and some 2 burners, double burners, and again some more kitchen stuff. But you could pull it all the way out and have your kitchen right here. And under here, of course, I have my second drawer that you can pull in and out. You can store some stuff in there, and it opens up on the other side. And on this side, you know, I have my bench and storage. So I put a can of soda and some fuel, just for reference, for you to see how much room there is to store here. It's quite a bit. From this side, you could actually even close the bed even easier, probably, than on the other side. And then you could climb in and out, and you could sit on the handy dandy bench. And the only thing left now is to sit here and enjoy some Miller time.